Last one, what's your favorite all-in-one juice blend? I've seen you with the apples and the cucumbers and the lemon and the ginger and the kale.
Yeah, so I have an answer to this, which is really two things. I mean, and really does, it moves around, you know. It's kind of like saying, what's your favorite movie, you know? Like sometimes you feel like it's The Shawshank Redemption, the other time it's The Big Blue, you know? I sort of run around, but I love the mean green because it's the cucumber, it's the kale, it's the celery, it's the lemon, the ginger, and the apple. I love it, okay? It's my go-to green juice. But if I'm going for a hike, or I'm going to go and do a workout in the gym, and it's, let's say, it's not the first thing I'm doing, say my gym workout's going to be at 10 a.m. or something, then I love a watermelon, pineapple, and ginger just to fire up the hydration. I just love that juice. And then, of course, in wintertime, when I want something a bit more warmth, I like going for sweet potato and beets, carrot, and some pear. I love that. You can throw in a bell pepper if you like. And
then more carb in that one with the...
Well, but this is all the juice, but then I love blending as well. So I'll get out my blender, you know?
Yeah.
And this is a big difference that you know, people don't really understand.
Because I used to Vitamix a big kale shake, and I used to post them on Twitter, but now I understand that's blending, which is different than juicing.
Yeah, so like I use a Sage juicer when I'm in the UK or a Breville juicer when I'm in the US. That's a centrifugal juicer that separates out the water from the fiber, the structure. This is much more closer to drinking water when you eat juice. And don't worry about all this stuff about heating and all that. That's all internet garbage because, you know, it's only slicing the plant once. Whereas when you put it in a blender, whether you put it in a Vitamix or a Breville or a Sage Boss or a Bullet, whatever you are blending, you're chopping that produce up over and over and over and over again. So you can't have it both ways. You can't say that because in a centrifugal juicer, you're creating heat by slicing it once, but over here you're slicing it 10,000 times and that heat's okay over here. You can't have both sides. So that's internet rubbish. So juicing, much more like water. Blending, much more like outsourcing the chewing to a machine. So this is much more like food. So blending is a great way of upping the intake of micronutrients. You now get the whole plant, you get the fiber. Here's the rub though. When you put something in a blender, you've got to add a liquid in. So you are essentially diluting the nutrient content. When you juice, you've got a high level of micronutrient concentration. When you blend, you've got less. Still good, now you're adding fiber in. So what I love to do, if I'm not in juice-only mode, which is about 30 days of the year I'm in juice-only mode, I will juice, blend, and eat my plants because that brings in variety, taste, all different types of ways that I can try and get at least 50% of my calories, which is my target, coming from plants.
50% is where you're at right now.
That's what 50% for 330 days of the year, and 30 I'm at 100%.
Okay, so you still take that 30 days out and...
Oh yeah, I love that. I love doing my my reboots.
Okay.